Hi, I'm Eric Smith, and this is an excerpt out of my autobiographical series, My Life in Not So Much a Nutshell, but More of a Melon Rind. This is from the second of those 4 books. One evening, Cheyenne and I took a walk to the speedway up the street. My cat, Curio, followed us. He did this frequently, and it isn't a far walk. I thought nothing of it. It entertained me that the fat cat waited outside the store for me. On the way back, Curio chased a mouse under a bush, down near my neighbor Andrea's house. She knew that he was my cat, so I felt that he'd be safe. Surely he'd come home later, like he always did. A few hours passed, and Curio had still not returned. I walked back down the street to look for him. I asked Andrea and her husband Earl if they had seen him. "Not since you were through here last time," Earl said. "We'll keep our eyes peeled for the cat, though," Andrea replied. Late that night, I went back to the store. I was getting really worried about my curious cat. He'd never been gone this long before. Without finding him, I returned home. The next morning, I woke up early. I planned to find Curio. I strolled down the street again. When I got to the house that was just past Earl and Andrea's place, I noticed a gray and white blob laying on the sidewalk. "No," I vocalized, "no." I moved closer and immediately knew that it was my cat. He was lying next to the porch, and there was a trickle of blood coming from his mouth. I don't know what exactly happened, but something or someone had killed my cat. Wiping the tears from my face, I returned home. I had to get a box or a bag. I couldn't leave him there. A few minutes later, I was back, and I put my departed kitty in a bag. My childhood friend Ariel Wood came over and helped me dig the grave for the cat. The two of us had a small service for the feline, and I said goodbye. A few days later, Crispy brought over a kitten for me. He was all gray, including the eyes. I let Christopher name him Goku. He named him Goku.